National headlines announce the glittering credentials of De La Salle High School in Concord, California. The three-time defending USA Today national champions had not lost a game in 12 years. Amani Toomer of the New York Giants played for head coach Bob Ladouceur and De La Salle.
The magic of De La Salle is that for that short period of time, you have a group of guys that are all focused on one common goal, and that's the most important thing to every person on that team. And when you have that, it's a special thing, and all of a sudden people start doing stuff that they didn't think they could do because they're not thinking about themselves, they're thinking about the greater good of the team.
But silence echoes through the pristine halls of this cathedral of winning, halls void of any mention of their staggering accomplishments. The stage for the nation's longest winning streak was also bare. From the air, 3,500-seat Owen Owens Field looked like a pocket-sized version of Odessa's stadium. Their ancient locker room made their nickname, the Spartans, seem most appropriate.
A person who's in the Navy in Virginia who comes through and just wants to see De La Salle. And, they're disappointed. They really think there's something they can take a picture of. There's something they can kind of commit to memory of, this big monument to De La Salle football. And there's really nothing. There's nothing here. People have wandered into the office and asked if this is the De La Salle.
Since the school wouldn't promote itself, our producer, Stu Ross, asked the people of Concord about Bob Ladouceur, the game's greatest coach, and his Spartans.
You know Bob Ladouceur?
Bob Ladouceur?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Doesn't ring a bell. What's the name?
I have no idea.
Who are the Spartans?
I know they're a sports team.
Spartans.
San Jose Spartans.
Apparently, winning isn't enough to overcome diversions just 30 miles away in San Francisco. Or is there more to the mystery behind the nation's greatest football dynasty? Neil Hayes wrote a book on Coach Ladd and his Spartans.
He's not who you expect him to be. He's not who you'd think high school football's greatest coach would be. I mean, he has no ego. He's an intense introvert. He's not in this for wins or himself or his ego. His genius is his ability to connect with the adolescent mind. And it's based on his, just how genuine he is.
Did you see him roll up? Did he backpedal out?
I think the key is not focusing on the wins, because wins are outcomes. And I keep telling our kids that if we're going to gauge our success on how many wins we accumulate or how many losses we receive, they're just not good indicators. I mean, we look for other things, learning of life skills, whether these kids can come together and truly respect each other and admire each other, and hopefully, in a certain sense, learn how to love each other. I can't think of another person in this country that has a more important job than I do.
We're in the Pittsburgh game. Coach is on my back going, what's with the offense? What's going on out there? Why aren't, he's asking me, why aren't you doing something about this? I'm like, I can't do shit about this. This is those guys. This is where the De La Salle Spartans traditionally rise up and they take it to another level.
To De La Salle's credit, they put their streak at risk each year, playing and beating Southern California powerhouse Mater Dei in red 4 straight. They defeated the nation's leading producer of NFL talent, Long Beach Poly. Heavyweight Evangel Christian from Louisiana met a similar fate.
It starts with a feeling of commitment and dedication, loyalty from the players to each other. So a real commitment of brotherhood. That's the life lesson we try to tell them, that there's someone more important in this world than you. And when you get a team of 50 teenagers that learn to play with one another and for one another, then some great things can happen.
Our coaches, they ask a lot of us, and we also give them a lot in return. So It's just, you know, they give a lot, we give a lot, and it all just balances out.
The team comes together and forms a brotherhood. I mean, that's a big part of it, is these team dinners and all the time that we spend together.
Players filled out commitment cards which were monitored by teammates.
I think every great football team, any great athletic team, any great organization, family, has a real strong spiritual side to it, and something special about it that's hard to describe. It's hard to define, but you sure can feel it, and you know it's there.
No pre-game speech, no primal screams. The Reserve de La Salle crowd remains a reflection of Coach Ladd's understated philosophy. Even their touchdowns were scored politely. Bob Ladouceur remains a touchstone to all those he's mentored. A simple philosophy generating remarkable results, both on and off the field.
There's been situations where someone's stumbled in life, something's gone awry, and all of a sudden they get an old wrinkled 10-year-old commitment card in the mail from a former teammate. He says, I'm still holding you accountable.